we're gonna go surf. It's very small, but we're gonna take the camera out in the ocean and get some fun POV for you guys. I'm gonna make a quick AG1. If you haven't seen AG1, I'm not sure where you've been living, but I love this stuff. I actually make a smoothie almost every morning for breakfast, and usually I just chuck a scoop in there. But I didn't have a smoothie today, I had eggs. So we're gonna get powered up, get my greens in for the day, and we're gonna go get our swivel on. If anyone else struggles to get their husband or child, which is practically the same thing, to drink or eat vegetables, your husband will drink it, ladies, so just, you know.
Be healthy.
Oh, Huntington. Bang.
Ooh.
We are gonna go check the pier. It's tiny. Honestly, it's been the smallest run of waves I maybe have ever seen in San Clemente the last like 5 days. So we got our rocket wides. That's the reality.
This is Chopu practice at its finest.
Okay, the waves are dead flat at the pier, so we're gonna go surf lowers.
It's a lake.
Back home, back to the bikes, back to lowers.
We got little waves.
I think it'll be kind of fun. I saw a good wave when I went past.
Baby waves. Look at this one at church. All right, so third decision change. Where are we now?
Now we're at churches. Kind of one of those days. It's just so small everywhere.
It's really slow as well. There's a packet lowers. And there's a little right here that kind of looks fun. Look at this little guy.
We give churches if we can.
Yeah, so it's fully rippable. Oh, man down. How's it been?
It's really fun out here. It's beautiful. The fog is cleared, so the sun is out, and we're riding a lot of waves, which is good. We got the boards for the day. The rocket wide. Not probably the right word.
What? Oh my gosh! Look at him doing. You're kidding. He's like, what are you doing?
I go to to Tahiti tomorrow. So I'm packing up and I'm gonna show you guys what I've got packed. Tahiti, this swell looks huge when I get there. So I actually don't know if I'll be surfing much before my heat, honestly. It looks like a toe swell, so I'll be watching a lot. But okay, so this one's a 6'6". This board will only ride, I mean, I don't honestly know if I'll even ride this board. This is for if it's absolutely humongous. If I ride this board, I'm terrified. But this is as big as I would ever go, especially in Tahiti. But yeah, 6'6", and all the Tahiti boards, they have a little bit more foam forward. Foam is further forward because when you take off on a wave like that, you really are just going one direction. You're not too focused on turns in Tahiti. It's just more all about barrel, unless it's pretty small. So the idea with that is that you can just get your line, drop, and then the foam in the front will really just carry you quickly through the wave. And it also gives you better paddle power, which with Tahiti or pipe waves like that, it's all about getting into the wave really early, because if you're late, you're not going to make the wave or you might fall. So getting in it and down it and through it, you want that foam in the front to like carry you. I'll have probably 2 6'2s. These boards are actually pretty old faithful. You've probably seen a lot of footage of me with these sprays. I've had them all for a while, but they were actually made for pipe. 2 5'10s, probably 3 6'0s. I think that's the size that I'll ride most likely out there. I will bring a few boards that don't have the foam forward. They're just my normal big wave step ups in case it's more of a turn vibe.
What's this little biscuit in the front?
This is my beloved G-Skate. I love this board. This is all I'll be riding in about a week's time in the off season. And you can surf it in good waves, which is cool. Like lowers, it's really, really fun. Or rincon waves like that, you can turn it, but it also gives you a ton of speed. Won't be bringing that to Tahiti, but it'll be waiting for me when I get home. In terms of the fins I'll be riding, I will most likely be riding these. I'm gonna ride a thruster out there. Well, I'm not gonna bring this pair. Hence the reason this is my board here. I have new ones that I've packed. Also bringing probably a couple new pairs of these Geordie mediums from Futures. I will ride a thruster. However, a lot of people on hollow waves like cloud break, a little bit Tahiti, love to ride quads, which I've actually never tried a quad. Leave a comment below if you have tried a quad in some bigger, more hollow barreling waves. I think that's actually something I'm going to order for the off season, is some step up quads, just to see how they feel. People tend to love them in waves like Tahiti. If you have experience with quads, let me know how you liked them. Okay, last thing we'll talk about is leashes. High chance your leash is going to snap, even with a thick leash. So you want to go thicker, but also depends on the length. Some people like a thicker, shorter leash so they can grab their board. It won't drag or stretch out as much. Some people like a little bit of a longer, thicker leash that'll have a bit more like give in it almost. So I don't know, mine, I just go kind of a medium sized length. There's like Jaws leashes that are crazy. We don't need that. High chance of these guys getting snapped with a wave like Tahiti. It's the most powerful wave in the world. So we're in my gym now, so we'll talk a little bit about training for a wave like Tahiti. I honestly think the best style of training for there is some like breath hold, high stress, and learning to stay calm in high stress situations. So I've actually done some training with this guy from Australia. His name is Luke. He's a legend. Australia Teams Challenge is the name of it. We'll put something up here. Check him out. Molly's done some work with him too. So I've done some work with him via just FaceTime and Skype. Sometimes I'll get on cardio equipment and do like breathing stuff on the cardio where you're having to hold your breath or breathe slowly or only through your nose, which is really, really hard and feels really, really stressful. But I found that's really nice to do if you're going to be surfing a wave of consequence before you go, just to get used to that feeling. I also do a ton of reformer, which you guys have probably seen on my Instagram. For me, it's just been a lifesaver for my mobility, for my back. So that's just like, I always am doing it the whole year round for everything, for my surfing and just feeling good. And then a lot of visualization too for waves of consequence, because waves like Pipe or Tahiti, it's really hard to get reps out there, especially during the contest, like for me before the event. So you're really not surfing that many waves before your heat's out there. So, but for me or for you, for anyone who's gonna go to a wave that's maybe a little bit scarier for them, it doesn't even need to be Tahiti. Everyone's got different levels of scary that they're building up to. So whatever that wave is, just being able to visualize riding those waves, what it's like maybe if you did fall and how you would want to stay calm in that situation is really helpful. It's the one way you can kind of run through it a lot of times without actually having to surf the wave, because you probably won't get that many rides before. Like for me, I need to compete. So behind me, this is Tom's studio, my husband, who's an osteopath. Actually, he started doing his own YouTube channel with a bunch of workout stuff, a bunch of rehab stuff. He's a doctor of osteopathy. So wherever it is popped up on the screen, go check out his page if you have any niggling injuries. He works on all the surfers on tour. He works on a lot of the best athletes in the world. He's very good at what he does. I'm biased, but don't ask me, ask any other top surfer in the world who he's definitely worked on. And he's helped all of us. So anyways, definitely check out his channel. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, and tell him what other videos you want. But he